Okay, time on the clock says 6 p.m. I'm going to call this regularly scheduled November 2017 Metropolitan Area Planning Commission meeting order. Carla, will you please call the roll?
Mark Arnold, Whitney Hall.
Here.
Cody Haney.
Here.
Marvin Cusick, Eddie Mack. Here. David Mason.
Here.
Cole Ream.
Here.
John Roberts.
Here.
That is a quorum.
Excellent. Our next item on the agenda is to consider approval of minutes of the regular Metropolitan Area Planning Commission meeting of October 16, 2017. I'm assuming everyone has had a chance to review that. Any questions or comments about that?
Motion to approve.
I have a motion. Do I have a second? I have a second. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? No. Okay. That carries. Next item on the agenda is 3.1, Administration Update Planning Commission members on the January and February 2018 regular meeting days. Carla?
Okay, typically we have our meetings the third Monday of every month, but due to January, the third Monday being Martin Luther King Day, we've moved it to January 22nd, so that'll be the fourth Monday. And then in February, it's President's Day on the third Monday, so we've moved it to February 26th. And you have a copy of the schedule in your packet, and so you'll be getting those emails on those dates. You have any questions? Okay.
Very good. Thank you, Carla. Okay. Next item, 8.1, lot splits. Consider a lot split for part of existing parcel at book 2130, page 698, lying in the southwest quarter, section 13, township 22 north, range 8 west of the Indian Meridian.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good evening, Commissioners. This property is located in Garfield County outside the city limits of Enid, but it is well within the 3-mile radius. It's Roop and Michael, and the yellow box indicates the area being split off. My next picture gives you a little more detail. The property, this owner here has all of that, and they're simply splitting this off, and the person of the quarter section is buying it. And there is the survey that will be recorded at the county. It's recommended for approval. Can I answer any questions?
Okay, no questions. Do I have a motion? You have a motion and I have a second. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? And that one carries. Next item, 8.2. Consider a lot split for lots 19, 20, and 21, Block 2, Van Buren Place Edition.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This property is located on North Van Buren, just north of Willow, and the area being split off is outlined in yellow, and the purpose of the split is in this corner right here, is a communication tower. And the owner of the whole property is selling this parcel to one business person and is retaining a property for the cell tower. Are there any questions? I have a survey to reflect that.
Any questions or comments? We don't have any. Do I have a motion?
I'll motion to approve it.
I have a motion. Do I have a second? And I have a second. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? None. So that one carries as well. Item 8.3, consider a lot split for part of the southwest quarter, the northwest quarter, section 11, township 22 north, range 7 west of the Indian Meridian.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The area being split off is shown there in yellow. The property is this lot right here, and it goes right here to this line. This owner here is requesting to add this part of this lot to here. So that's what's happening, and it improves the width of their driveway onto Oak Avenue. So we're splitting this piece off and adding it to this property. recommend for approval. Are there any questions?
If there's no questions, do I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? None, so that one carries. Okay, the next item is 11, 1 through 4. It's variances. Chris has an announcement for us.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. All variances that come before this board requires a supermajority of you. It's a 9-member board. This evening, we have 6 commissioners seated. Normal quorum is 5, and we have 6. But when it comes to a supermajority, it requires 7 of you to affirmatively approve a variance. And so we don't have 7, so we lack the adequate quorum to even consider items 11-1, 11-2, 11-3, and 11-4. We will move these to the December meeting for your consideration.
Good, thank you, Chris.
You bet.
That leaves one more thing, to adjourn. Do I have a motion? I have a motion. Second?
Second.
I have a second. All those in favor? Aye.